Woo! What's going on, guys? Holmes Forum coming at you guys today with another video. In today's video, got the Detroit Lions news. Third round rookie quarterback out of Tennessee Volunteers, Hendon Hooker, is going to be starting the season on the NFI list, the non-football injury list. Now, I know I've talked about it before. The non-football injury list is something that has been around for a bit, and it has to do with stuff that happens like off the field. Like Hendon Hooker got hurt playing in college, so he went on the NFI list, not getting hurt in the NFL. So he goes on the NFI list. Now, other things can happen. You get hurt in a workout. You get hurt in a car accident, some type of accident. That doesn't have to be NFL related. So that's NFI list. Happened with Jameson Williams last year. He got hurt in Alabama, got hurt in that national championship game against Georgia. I believe it was Georgia. And so he was NFI'd. So now that you get NFI'd, now this is where it gets a little bit tricky, I think. I think it's 4 games. So he's going to miss the first month of the NFL, not being activated, not being part of the roster. Now the NFL, the team, the actual Detroit Lions, are not obligated to pay him a salary. So I'm not sure really how that works out 100%, but like I know he signed a contract, so I'm sure he got a signing bonus. But now I think he has to negotiate with him and his team, his agents, his lawyers, to see if the Lions can pay him some type of another compensation. Not really sure how that works out though, but that's what I'm reading. Okay, so. And I'm sure he'll be okay. I'm sure he'll be compensated just fine. But he is gone for the first month. Now, there's this fan base, which is bizarre to me. Some of them don't know what's going on with Hendon Hooker. It's very weird how you don't know how he got hurt in college. We drafted him in the 3rd round. He's probably a early second round pick. I think he's a first round. I think he was a top 10 pick coming out if he didn't get hurt. That's just my opinion. I'm not going to sit here. I wrote nothing down. I'm not going to sit here and tell you what his numbers were in college. They were outstanding. Outstanding completion percentage, big numbers, big touchdowns. Didn't throw a lot of picks. Can run the football, but he did get hurt. And he lost the money in the draft because he got hurt. Torn ACL, I believe it was. Someone might want to correct me on that one, but he got hurt. Devastating injury. Was probably going to win the Heisman Trophy. If he didn't get hurt, it'd probably be a top 10 pick. At worst, a 2nd round pick, but I don't think he would have fell that far. That's just my opinion. So yes, he's NFI'd. I'm pretty sure he's gone for 4 games, not 6, because I have read both, but I think it's 4 now. I think it used to be 6 games. So expect him not to be around for a bit. Now, when he's eligible to return, it gets a little bit more trickier. He's not. They can't NFI him twice. They can't put him back on the NFI list. Now he can be IR'd. So if he's IR'd, let's just say he's not ready to come back. Let's just say the organization's not ready to bring him back. He could be IR'd. So that's another 4 games. They shut him down for 4. That's a total of 8 to 10 games. If it's 6 for the NFI, I think it's 4 though. So let's just say 8 to 10 games that he will not be suited up for the Detroit Lions. This is smart move by the organization, what they should be doing. You know what I mean? But the second phase hasn't come yet. We'll know more in 6-7 weeks about what's going on with that, because we still haven't played one down of football yet. We're not even at week 1. We're close. We're getting there, 10 days away. So, but he is not going to see the field for 4 days. Now, I don't know how he can. Now, I think he can practice when he's on the NFI. I know he's been doing individual stuff on the sidelines with the team during training camp, during preseason. He's obviously seen no reps. He's seen no reps during preseason as well. During joint practices, during normal practices, this kid's doing all the work on the side. He's doing work on the side with trainers, doing drop backs, running sprints after practice. So, but he's not in drills and he's not scrimmaging, etc., etc., etc. So now that he's on the NFI list, starting the season, I think it's the same type of deal. He can do work on the side. I don't think he can practice with the team just yet, but he can do things on the side. I think. I'm not 100% on that. I'm just kind of letting you know what's going on with him. And but I have mostly like the thing that I'm trying to really get across is this fan base. Like I said earlier, they don't really know why he's not being like ready and put on the roster. The kid's just not ready. There's no rush. Now, Brad Holmes, Dan Campbell, they came out months and months ago, said that this kid was going to be a redshirt year for him. He was going to learn the system. He was going to heal properly. Because I think they kind of messed up last year with Jameson Williams, and they're just not admitting it. That's just my kind of feel on it. And the kid needs to heal, and he needs to get the verbiage down on this offense. Just needs to learn how to be an NFL quarterback, and he can do that on the side, practicing, doing his own thing, and he'll be taken care of. Now, there's no rush on this kid. There's no rush. I personally think he is part of the future. I really do. And that's no shade on Jared Goff. This isn't one of those videos where I'm attacking Goff, because I've kind of warmed up to Goff, to be honest with you. I really have. And but I still think he's a part of it. I still think he's a part of this offense in the next coming years. I think he's going to push either Goff to be better, out the door, who knows, but I think Hooker is a part of this offense in the next 1, 2, 3 years, whatever. I really do. I really think he's part of this offense. And if not, he's a hell of a backup to have for the future. Yada, 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 okay? But I just like how the organization's doing this. They're not pushing it. They're not rushing it. They're not saying they rushed Jameson Williams last year, but I think there was a little bit of nudge, I think, from the fan base, the media, that this kid, was supposed to be ready, Jameson Williams. And I don't think he was ever ready. Didn't have the chemistry down. He might have been healthy. He might have been healthy with the knee all good. But last year we saw he just was not ready. He didn't have any chemistry with Goff, didn't have any chemistry in the offense. It was just a weird year for Jameson Williams. I think they didn't want to go down that route again with Hendon Hooker. So on the NFI list for 4 games. Now what happens after that is all guesswork. So he could be IR'd again. He could be activated. He could be shut down for the rest of the year. I personally, this is just my opinion, that he's not going to even suit up for the 2023 season. Not once. That's my opinion. Not because he's not a bad quarterback or anything like that. I think he's a really good quarterback. It's just because Jared Goff stays healthy and Bridgewater stays healthy. If those two just stay healthy all year, what's the point in bringing in Hendon Hooker? To look like he wants to be a part of the team? Like I'm not sure. Like, it doesn't make any sense to carry 3 quarterbacks, especially if you want to make Hooker that emergency quarterback, because now you can bring in an emergency quarterback as QB3 that doesn't count against the game day roster. Okay, but then what if he has to play? And what if he's not ready? What if he's not 100% healthy? The only way he gets activated anyways, I think, is if he's 150% healthy anyways. But if you're going to make him QB3, then he is healthy. But I think they need to back off on that a little bit. We got Goff. We got Teddy Bridgewater. They'll keep someone on the practice squad. They might keep a third guy lingering around on the sidelines. Who knows how they're going to do that? I know the Lions came up with this idea. They're the ones who presented the idea of bringing in an emergency quarterback that doesn't count against the game day roster. But Campbell just came out and said that it doesn't necessarily mean a damn thing. It doesn't mean that they're going to carry 3 on game day. He just came out and said that a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. He just, you know what I mean? So they came up with the idea, but doesn't mean they're going to do it. Because you got other positions that are probably a little bit more important than a QB3. Like, we're going down to a QB3 situation in a game, we're screwed anyways. We're not the San Francisco 49ers, man. We won't be able to handle that. We don't have a Brock Purdy waiting. You know what I mean? So it just comes down to that. But it's a good move by the organization. I've talked too long about it already. NFI, 4 games for Hendon Hooker. After that, who knows? IR'd, activated. I personally think he's not going to see it down. I personally don't think he's going to dress up once. That's just my opinion. And I think they're being really careful with this kid. So good move, Brad Holmes. Good move, Dan Campbell. Exactly what I thought they'd be doing. So if you don't know what's going on with Hendon Hooker, hopefully this clears up a little bit. You know, there's some stuff there that I'm not too 100% sure of, but I think I got the gist of it. Thanks a lot, guys. Go Lions, one pride. Let's go. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. On the bottom right, don't forget to hit the notification bell up top, and don't forget to like, comment, share this out. Thanks a lot, guys. One pride, go Lions, boom. Let's go, baby. Woo! Today.